Hello. I have not made a video in a really long time. Basically just because my life has been extremely fucking busy. I really wish I would have kept up with updates on my chest, even if I had only made like 30-second videos. Just because I actually really like to watch the timelines, because I know I don't have many subscribers and not too many people talk to me or ask me questions or anything like that, and I understand because I don't put too much effort into my YouTube. But I go back and watch my own videos all the time, really. And I wish that I had made more videos of my chest update, but what can you do? So I'm gonna make a chest update now. I'm in my bathroom right now. I hope the lighting is okay. I'm trying to put it out as far as I can because I have lost roughly around 35 pounds since my last update. So you can see my weight loss a little bit, especially in my pants. I mean, check this shit out. I always bought my pants a little bit bigger, but, I mean, they would at least stay on my hips. Look at this shit. If I don't hold these when I walk around, they fall right off. But here is my chest, as much as I can show you. This is the good side. This is my left side. I call it my good side because this right here is perfect. This is what I really need a revision on. This puckering and this concave bullshit. And the right side is my bad side because of this. It's not as bad as it used to be, but when I put my arm down, this little flap of skin comes out, and it's just not correct. My surgeon told me that that was a stitch that would eventually break, but I'm shit with pain. I really can't stand pain, so I don't believe that I ever broke that stitch. So that's also going to be part of my revision, is this little part right here, which they're probably just going to have to cut open and remove a stitch or two, and then sew it back up. And this is pretty much just, it's actually, since I've lost the weight, this isn't as bad as it was. You can go back in my videos and look. This is a lot smaller than it used to be. But, when I bend over, this gets really bad. And this right here is probably the thing that I hate the most, is this stupid little nub right here. I want that gone so bad. I guess another thing to update you guys on is that I'm not going to have my revision anytime soon. At least not that I know of. And that's not because I don't want a revision, because I literally just said 5 seconds ago, I want a revision. I need a revision because this is not okay, this is not okay, and this is not okay. Everything else, in my opinion, is damn near perfect. My scars are fucking amazing. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's not the greatest lighting, but my scars are practically white. And that's just how I scar, actually. I really wish I had video editing capabilities on here right now, because I wanted to show a comparison of a fresh scar versus an old scar, so that you can see while it is, see how thin those scar lines are. I did take a lot of care post-surgery to make sure my scars would not stretch. I practically didn't do anything to the my mom really hated that because she really needed me to work. But I refused to do anything because I didn't want my scars to get fucked up. But I really wanted to show you guys a comparison of fresh scar versus a new scar, so you could see that it wasn't 100%, oh, that surgeon's the best surgeon, I gotta go to him, or, oh, he's just naturally gifted or anything like that. I just want to show you that's how I scar. Because the only comparison that I have is a scarification piece on my leg that you can't see anymore. I guess I can show you guys my leg, but I can't show you the before picture of what it looked like. Now, from what I can see on the screen, you can't see a goddamn thing on my leg, not whatsoever. But there is a series of dots from here all the way up. That is a scarification piece. And as you can see, that's just how I scar. I scar really, really, really white. So that's just how I knew my scars were going to heal. So I guess I'm just lucky in that respect. Though when you get close, you can really see how thin the scar line still is. Now, I constantly have little tiny infections like that all around my scar line, and it pisses me the hell off. The only bad thing about not having nipples is that I almost always have a fucking zit or infection right around in the area where I would have a fucking nipple. And they don't go away! Oh my god, it looks like for 6 months straight, it's looked like I've had a fucking nipple right here and not one over here, and it's just a zit. Pisses me off so goddamn bad. I don't know how to get rid of them, and they just last forever. I hate it. If anybody knows how to get rid of them any quicker, please let me know. Because, I mean, I take a shower every single day. I scrub myself. I use body wash. I mean, I don't know what more to do other than to just be clean. So, and Proactive don't work on me. I tried that years and years ago. I did it, like, religiously for a good 6 months, and not a goddamn thing happened except for severely drying out my skin. Didn't help my acne whatsoever. It just made it to where when I would move around, my skin felt tight and dry and like I was going to rip it. So I just stopped using it because of that. I really want to make more videos on a regular basis. I promised you guys a bunch of educational videos, and I've never delivered. And I don't really know why, other than I just haven't had much time. I'm working full-time, third shift right now. We're in the middle of a financial crisis. We just tried to move into this house, and my mom lost the job that she had to afford the house. So now we're just kind of scrambling to make ends meet. But I really, really, really want to get back into making videos. I just feel like I've lost a lot of focus and direction in my life, and this was one of the things that would kind of help me and put things into perspective for me and kind of set me on a particular path, because right now I'm sitting here at 26 and I'm like, I don't want to be cleaning toilets for the rest of my life, obviously, but I don't fucking know what I want to do anymore. I have my degree in art, but more and more I'm halfway regretting my decision to pursue art as a career because I can't fucking find any work. And after the experience of college where they took my art and turned it into a job, it kind of made it not fun for me anymore. And now, instead of just drawing whatever the fuck I want to anymore, I'm just kind of like, well, why? Why am I drawing this? Why am I doing that? Why is this idea good enough to be put on paper and not that idea, etc., etc.? Because, I mean, my mind is going 24/7 all the goddamn time, but I can't focus on anything and settle on a particular direction and just do it. So, it's confusing for me because I've always been a very, very focused person. I've always known what I wanted to do, and I've always done what I wanted to do. I've never not known what I wanted to do, and this is weird for me. So I need to just start doing something, and I think one of the most important things that I could do is to start these videos again. Because I do know that even though that there's probably thousands of other trans guys out there and they're giving their stories and their information and blah blah blah, there's a lot of people out there who can relate to my story, and there's a lot of people out there who have no idea that stuff that I go through still happens. And I just think that my story lends a lot to the trans community, because there are still people who have to deal with the things that I have to deal with, and there's people who have no idea that we still deal with those things, etc., etc. So I really want to get back into making the videos. I'm not going to have a revision for a while. I think I totally skipped over why I'm not going to have my revision, and that's because of our financial crisis. I had all of my revisions saved up for, and then when my mom lost her job, every cent I have made since that day has gone to pay our bills, including my entire revision fund, which really, really, really hurt. Because I had all of it. I was told my revision is going to cost $400, which was extremely cheap compared to the $6,000 I had to pay for surgery. So I had everything planned. I was going to have my revision done before my next birthday, which is May 4th, and now I can't. I even had the go-ahead from work where my manager was like, yeah, sure, I understand, and thanks for, being a decent enough person to even warn us and tell us that, yeah, you're going to have surgery and you're not going to be able to work for a month, and we need to replace you for a good month, and then I would have my job back. But my mom lost her job. It wasn't even really her fault. My mom was taking care of an 85-year-old veteran who has diabetes and Alzheimer's and dementia, and the insurance company didn't want to pay her salary anymore. And his wife, who is 20 years younger than him and did not want to take care of him anymore, didn't want to deal with the insurance company or any kind of battle to help save my mom's job. So, like the cunt that she is, she just fired my mom right then and there on the spot and put her husband in a nursing home more than an hour away from all of his children. And his children are not her children. His children are about the same age as his wife, and they all already live half hour to an hour away, and now she's stuck him on purpose in a nursing home where his children can't get to him. She is a horrible, horrible, horrible person. But that is why I can't have my revision, because my mom lost her job, and now every cent that I make is going to pay our bills. Every cent that my mom makes is going to pay our bills. My mom's actually working 3 different jobs right now, and I worked my way up to full-time, and I'm like this close to maybe being allowed to get overtime. If I can get overtime, I might be able to start saving again. And this video is getting way too long, so all of the extra stuff I will try to put in subsequent videos. Because I got a lot to talk to you guys about, because I have promised so many things that I have not delivered on yet. So I'm going to end this video here. One last look at my chest. I had surgery in June of last year. This is April, I think, 13th. I'm not quite sure, so... Oh, don't make me do math. Just figure it out on your own. June 10th to April 13th. Figure it out. Alright. I'm gonna end this video and make some more. Alright. Wolfgang out.